So here's my current situation. I am still sick. I don't want to go for my walk. I want to let my excuses be bigger than my dreams. And I'm just, oh, and Shark Week showed up. So that was nice. So yeah, I'm just in a really crappy mood today, but this is what I found that changed me from the old Jess to the new Jess. And the old Jess would have said, yep, it's Shark Week. Yep, you're tired. Yep, you're sick. Let's go ahead and skip the workout. And, you know, well, that doesn't fit my new mantra, right? Whatever it takes. So as much as I want to give in to those excuses, I know what I need to do. So let me put on my shirt. So with the shirt on, it's the whatever it takes mentality. That means showing up when you don't want to. That means showing up when it's not convenient, showing up when you're sick, showing up when it's Shark Week, showing up to overcome all those excuses. So the new Jess doesn't put up with those excuses. She does whatever it takes. And I know it sounds like a broken record, but it's true. You have to change the way you think, change your behaviors. If you want a new you and you want to go through that transition or transform yourself back to living again, these are things you've got to do. So, and at the end of the workout, I know I'm going to feel great. I'm going to be glad I went. It'll help me get over my cold faster. And yeah, so, and it'll make me stronger than my excuses. So whatever it takes. So anyways, I'm going to show you a shirt I had on earlier real quick, a clip of that. It's kind of funny, just see the way old clothes hang on you differently. And clothes that used to be shirts are now kind of like sleep shirts for me, or jammies. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to go lace up my shoes while you watch this next video. I'll put a screenshot, I guess, on that side of the difference between this shirt and last summer. This is just a regular extra large t-shirt, and now it fits me as kind of like a dress. So it's really comfortable now, so I've kept it, and that's what I wear around the house. But yeah, it's kind of funny. So anyways, I'm going to go change into some workout clothes because this isn't quite as fun to work out in. I need the compression to hold everything all in. So I'll be back. My cat stole my socks and she's running up the stairs with them. Where are you? You stole my socks. There you are. Can I have those back? Give me my socks back. Give me my socks. See, another excuse. You can't let her take your socks. You got to get your socks back. I'm going to come get them. I'm going to come get them. How cute is that little face? My cat stole my socks. It's like my kid with the dog ate your homework. No, my cat stole my socks, so that's why I can't go for my walk. Let's go get him, see if she runs away. Give me my socks back. You want these? You want these? You silly girl. So one thing that I can do now that's a lot easier is put my dang shoes and socks on. Before, I'd have to go way around my belly to put anything on. But now, after losing that great big belly, everything is so much easier to put on. And I'll show you, because that is a non-scale victory in itself. I know you guys can relate. Clipping my toenails is so much easier now too. It's not a big deal. I can bend easier and make it work. How easy was that? Another sock around here somewhere. Done. What are you doing, you silly kitty? What are you doing? And I guess I'll get my push-ups done before I head for my walk. This way there's no excuses. When I come back and I want to just go sit down, not allowed. It won't matter because I've already got my push-ups done. So do your 3 sets of 30. Let's put this down. see if I'll show you some progress pictures of doing my 30 push-ups a day. And then hold the last one. See the kitty in the screen? That's you. My Cinderella. She's gonna help me do the next set. She's here for moral support. My moral support cat. Totally kidding. Trying to take my socks back. All right, should we do another set? What do you think? All right, can you help me do it? Let's do it with a cat. And remember, whatever it takes. Rock and roll. Let's go get our walk on. Alrighty, I am back from my walk. Check. See you at lunch. I'm gonna hop in the shower and then I'll see you at lunch. Whew. Hi, what you doing? Mama's home. Lunch today is basically really simple. Some leftovers of my chicken and vegetable soup. And then I also did add the pesto to that. And about, I think it was around 3 ounces, I took a bite of this one already, of sliced turkey and a biscuit. So that's lunch, and I'll see you at dinner. All right, it's time to make dinner. Dinner tonight is gonna be something kind of easy. It's a basic Salisbury steak recipe. I'm using ground beef, and we're gonna, instead of using potatoes, we're gonna do rice cauliflower. So to start this off, let me flip the camera around. We're gonna take a head of cauliflower, dice it up, steam it, and let that get going. And then meanwhile, we're gonna take some burger patties and a little bit of fresh onion and make it go in here, and it'll be so tasty. So it'll be burgers with a side, like a sauce, Salisbury steak sauce, with a side of mashed cauliflower. It's gonna be so good. So let me flip the camera around and show you what we're doing. Here's a whole head of cauliflower. My kids absolutely love mashed cauliflower. To be honest, they like mashed cauliflower better than mashed potatoes. And I can't even tell you why, but that's hey, we're going with it, right? So anyways, I'm gonna take these all off and I'll meet you back. Okay, and then just so that it will steam a little quicker, I'm just gonna run a coarse chop through here, not so much that it will fall through the holes of the steamer basket, but you know, like that size. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Fill the water in the bottom of the pan and let it steam. Okay, so that's about the size we're doing. Drop that in there. And cover it. And let that start steaming. And now I'm gonna run down the street and pick up my kids from the friend's house, their friend's house. And that's why it's been so quiet while I've been making my dinner. They're at a friend's house. So I'll be right back with kids in tow. Okay, so let's begin on our Salisbury steaks. I have about 1/4 of a white onion diced up. And then we're gonna take butter, which is roughly 2 tablespoons here. And I'm gonna use my Dutch oven. I'm too lazy to dig out my cast iron. So it pretty much works the same way. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that melt, and then we're gonna put the onions in. Okay, so I'm just gonna saute these up just a little bit, and then we're gonna put our hamburger patties right on top and let the magic happen. I am gonna put a little bit of garlic powder, and yeah, so pretty easy and straightforward. So I'll be back when it's time to add the burgers. Okay, so we don't want to cook these onions too much because they're going to stay in the pan while our hamburgers are in here. So being that the center seems to be a little bit more hot, we're going to just put them on the outside. So we want the flavor, we just don't want them like burned. So we just want that flavor left behind. So now I'm going to fill that hole with our burger patties. Okay, so all we're going to do is now take some garlic powder and sprinkle on each one. And when I flip it, I'm going to put some more on the other side, and then a little salt and pepper. And we're just going to leave these alone and let them get a nice char on the bottom. And then obviously we're going to do some salt and pepper real quick as well. But we just want to leave them alone and let the flavors just have fun. So salt on each one, and then some pepper on each one. And all of this is going to make the most delicious gravy when it's time. So I'll be back when it's time to flip these. Already it's time to flip our burgers. And I'm going to salt and pepper this side as well. And we'll meet you back here at the next step. Oh, garlic, salt, and pepper each side, that is. And we want all those brown bits, so don't be afraid if you see some burn spot. That's going to make our gravy fantastic. So we want those bits. Okay, so we'll be back in a few. And you give them one more flip, and we should be ready to do the next step. So the next step is we're going to take out the burgers and we're going to make the gravy. So I grabbed some of the onions out a little earlier so they wouldn't burn. So, yep, these are perfect. So I'm going to pull these on out and let's make the gravy. Alrighty, so we're going to add the butter. Turn our pan down, it's getting a little hot. And we're going to scoop up these bits with the bottom of the pan. These are good bits, don't waste them. And then we're going to add garlic and xantham gum and some bone broth. And this is going to be so tasty. So let me throw the garlic and the xanthan gum in next. I did a half teaspoon of both. We're just going to flavor that with the bottom of the pan. Get those bits up. And then as soon as that is good and incorporated, we're going to add our bone broth. And I'm using a beef bone broth. So now that that's coming up nice and yummy, those bits are going to flavor our gravy. So don't be scared of the bits. All right, now it's time. I'm going to use Kettle on Fire bone broth. You can use any bone broth that you desire. I'm going to add all of it, because it's going to thicken up. And then keep scraping the bits off the bottom of that pan, and you're in for Flavor Town. So this is just going to simmer and reduce, and once that happens, we're going to put our hamburgers and all that yummy goodness that's with it back into the pan. So I'll be back at that point. So keep stirring until it thickens up, and you are ready to have some delicious Keto Salisbury steaks. So we put them back in there, and I'm just going to cover it, and we will be back when it's time to make the cauliflower. Okay, so now we are going to make the mashed cauliflower. Real simple. I added 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to do a splash of heavy cream. I'm going to do some pink salt, and then I'm going to use my little immersion blender to mash it all up. And then a little garlic. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of Parmesan cheese in there too. Just probably a tablespoon or 2. And now all you do is you take your blender, stick it in there, and keep doing that. And then give it a taste test, see if it needs anything, and then that's it. So I'll catch you back when we're done here. And here is the finished product. I gave it a little bit more salt, and it was good to go. So now it's time to plate. Our burgers have been sitting in the delicious gravy, so they're going to be awesome. And here's a picture of the finished product. So tasty, so easy, so delicious, full of flavor, and I can't wait to enjoy it. So thanks for watching.